We are picking back up on page 389. It talks about ordering the topic articles. So remember, the articles are these boxes here. So I'm in the flex.css page, and basically the order is the smaller number comes before the larger number. So we are going to go down to the mobile styles. Okay, and within these brackets here, we are going to put aside, and this is going to be WebKit-order, and we're going to say 99. Okay, we're going to do another one for the footer. So just below aside, we're going to say footer. And this is going to be WebKit order 100 because we want the aside to come before the footer. All right, so let's save this. Let's open our browser. We can refresh it. And remember, this is for the mobile size. So let's shrink it down. Okay, and notice the schedule is now below those topics. Okay. All right. I'm going to flip a couple of pages over, and we're going to add a nav icon menu for the mobile site. Okay, so this is where you have like a little box with the 3 or 4 lines. I'm sure we've all seen this on our mobile sites. So it will hide our main navigation until we click the icon. Okay, it will hide these items here. All right, so I'm on page 394. And I'm looking at my pre-K HTML file in Notepad++. I'm going to scroll up to the top where I see my navigation. Okay, so we have a nav class. This is where our navigation begins. Nav class equals horizontal. Just under that is where I'm going to put my navigation icon, and it is a hyperlink. So when I click it, it will open up my menu. So since it's a hyperlink, it's going to start with A, and the ID will be nav icon. I'm going to put the hyperlink, so when I click it, oops, not 3. Let's see, hashtag. All right, so image source. There is a file already in your data files called tf_nav icon.png. Okay, alternative text. If this were real life, you would have some type of alternative text here. All right, and we'll just close the hyperlink. All right, so I'm going to save this. Now, to add the styles of our nav icon, I'm going to go to my data files, go back to the HTML page and add a link for the style sheet because the nav icon is going to have its own style sheet. So just under the Flex style sheet, I'm going to have link href. The name of our style sheet is tf nav icon .css rel equals style sheet. Alright, I'll save that. Okay, so that's taken care of. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Now we go to our data files and look for the tf underscore nav icon. We will rename it like we always do. And then let's open it in Notepad++. We'll add our name and date. All right, so we're going to go to the base style section. And we're going to say a hashtag nav icon. We're going to set the display to none. We're going to do this because we only want it to display if it's on a mobile device. Okay, so we don't want it to display if it's a regular desktop. Okay, so we'll scroll down and look for mobile devices, and we'll set the style for a hashtag nav icon. Okay, we want to say display block, so it's in a block format. All right, and then below that, we're going to say nav.horizontal UL for the unordered list, display none. Okay, and this will hide that navigation list for the mobile devices. All right, and then under that, we're going to say a hashtag nav icon colon hover. So it's going to set a style for hovering under the unordered list. So I'm going to say hover plus UL comma nav horizontal UL hover display colon block. All right, and what this does, it's going to display the navigation list. When the user hovers over that nav icon, or if it moves the mouse pointer over the navigation list. All right, so let's save this and preview this in a browser. So this is the way it looks right now for the mobile device. I'm going to refresh. Okay, and you've got the 3 lines there. That's that nav icon. If I hover over it, I get the menu. Also, when I hover over any of these items, okay, so if I move off of it, move on it. Okay, so that last line we did, so we have the 2 items here. This is so that it displays the navigation horizontal if I'm on the nav icon or if I'm already on the unordered list. Okay, if I didn't put both of those items on there, if I only had to where I was hovering over the nav icon, when I moved my mouse off of the nav icon, this would go away. Okay, you don't want that to happen. You want that to display also when you're hovering over these items.